It's gonna be Braxis, not Braxis, Warhead and Cursed Hollow banned out, with Wukong Gaming starting off the phase with the Battlefield of Eternity.
Speaking of Braxis, though, Tetra, it's available.
It is available.
It's available, and that's where the
option.
infamous slaughtering happened last time those two teams faced each other.
I would argue that Battlefield and Braxis are probably the two fastest maps in the pool right now, outside of maybe Sky. So we will see. Let's see if CE can pull it off again. But like we said, Wukong are just looking better and better these days.
Yeah, and of course, a nice indicator to show how seriously CE likes to dive into the speedrunning aspect of Heroes of the Storm is a potential early pick on Sylvanas. That's exactly what they did on Braxis. With Sylvanas, of course, you can deactivate the enemy team's buildings and just really snowball ahead by killing the enemies over and over again, taking structure after structure. So let's see if they're gonna put the pedal to the metal here, CE that is, or if they're gonna go for a more standard, a more slow draft here.
Excuse me, we will have to see. First ban going to be going over to CE. Let's see how they decide to play this game and how high priority Malthael will have here.
Yeah, and there we go. There he is. First ban material.
Friend.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really blame them.
601 on Infernal Shrines was Fnatic, or was it? Oh no, yeah, 601 on Infernal Shrines was one of the games. Oh no, we're seeing timers. 540 on Braxis is the new one, and that is by CE. So yes, they need to beat 540.
Oh, it was 540. I could have sworn it was 6 something.
540. Oh, 601 was the previous one by Fnatic.
Maybe I got confused there. There we go. There we go. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Really appreciate it. Like
Thank
540,
you, guys.
that's insanely quick. That's faster than you could cook a pizza in the oven.
It is. This is true. They won the game. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna.
Maybe that's the reason why they wanted to make it so fast. They had a pizza in the oven. They need to get back home in time.
Yeah, guys, my pizza, it's gonna burn. Can we hurry this up? It's terrible. So, great main. First pick for Wukong Gaming. What's the second pick going to be with it? CE started off with an Arthas. So, they do have potential if they wanted to try and rush the core with the Immortal with a Syndragosa, but that's going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes and 40 seconds unless they get the fastest level 10 ever.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Wukong Gaming, they're starting this draft very solidly. They banned the Genji, check. Very strong hero out of the way. They picked a solid frontliner, Anub'arak, great playmaking capabilities, check. Greymane, super solid damage against the Immortals as well. So far, none of the crazy Wukong Gaming sicknesses that we oftentimes see in their drafts.
We very rarely see them these days. It was very much a first week thing, a stigma that we still seem to have attached to them, but they still, on the odd occasion, like to go for the Nazebo when it's Wukong Gaming. So the drafting, like we said, has got a lot better, but they're still struggling to find their first win. CE with the Uther and the Alarak. Right now, they're picking this very standard. They've still got room for something like Sylvanas if they wanted to try and rush in.
Yeah, absolutely. Sylvanas is definitely an addition that can be made. Wukong Gaming, they want to get rid of the Vala here. Now, that's a very, I would say, Hero League-esque approach to really go into this draft, because Vala, of course, we all know how strong the Hungering Arrow build can be, and for the most part we get to see a Greymane ban if you've got Vala, or vice versa, but they choose to go for Li Ming, and that's actually a very smart thing to do, because we all remember what kind of performance Zuyu was able to put on that Li Ming yesterday. It was a pleasure to behold.
Yes, it was. It is very scary hero when put into the right hands. Speaking of a hero put into the right hands, that Alarak can be insanely good in the hands of CE or E-Star as well. Ooze very happy to play that Alarak.
Yeah, and I think Alarak currently sitting at one of the best looking win ratios in China. I think it was above 65%.
Yeah, I believe so. He's looking very, very solid. We'll see if the CE are able to keep that going as Wukong Gaming. What else do they need? They still need their support with Rhaegar banned out. They still have Ariel available. Another Hope Generator would still be quite nice for that, though.
Yeah, absolutely. They could certainly need something for
Vala.
a potential Ariel. That works out. Ooh, and
there we go.
The more I see of this Wukong Gaming draft, Tetra, the more I like it. It's a very solid standard one, but it's a good one on Infernal. Excuse me, a Battlefield of Eternity. It's really good.
Indeed. So we have more range damage, or any range damage required for CE. What are they going to go with? I still like the idea of the Sylvanas. If they do want to try and end the game quickly, the Sylvanas is something else a little bit more, with a little bit of more consistent damage.
Yeah. There we go. Whereas Wukong Gaming, of course, they could go for a double support comp. They could maybe still go for a secondary frontliner if Greymane doesn't want to be the solo laner. Whereas CE Gaming, as you said, they are in lack, or they're lacking a little bit more oomph, a little bit more damage, especially from the range department. So Sylvanas could work, Lunara could work. They go for the Cassia instead, of course, a hero that we totally forgot about, especially when most of the damage comes from physical attacks like Vala and Greymane. A formidable choice, just like the Chromie, the third Chromie in one day. Can you believe it?
I know, right? She's sort of just been ignored and then suddenly picked all these times in one day. It's cool to see. She's jumped into the meta, apparently, due to, from RPG and CE at least, maybe they've been scrimming each other and be like, oh yeah, this is a hero.
And it can just work out. Like, if you have those longer drawn-out fights near the Immortals, and you have even like a Slowing Sands edition on top of that, you can really zone out the enemies and make it so easy for Alrek to swap people into the stun zones, swap them back into the Slowing Sands, and then just demolish them in the process. Yeah. And there's a lot of burst damage available for CE here.
Yeah, and there's always, of course, the option of the Temporal Loop due to the lack of cleanse coming in from this composition now. So, Wukong Gaming, their comp does look good though. They have the Ariel Vala, which, assuming they don't die to Chromie, is still a pretty nice combo in general. Yeah. They have the Dahaka to get that solo laning potential done. I don't know, looks like a pretty decent comp. Once again, Wukong Gaming showing, yeah, we know how to draft. We're definitely good at that.
Now it's just all about the execution. All they need to do is make it work. The foundation is there. Can they build a nice house on top of it? That remains to be seen. By the way, was that Q in the audience? The Chinese commentator? How cool is that? Like, you could just walk into the studio, watch some Heroes of the Storm, and have a chat with the commentators. The esports dream. Loving it.
It's one of my favorite things at events. During the mid-season Brawl finals, me, Grubby, and John from Blizzard just went and sat in the audience. It was great. We were able to chat with people, joined in on the cheers. It was awesome. Although I do wish esports had more chance.
For now, though, ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 between Wukong Gaming and CE is about to take place at Battlefield of Eternity.
Let us begin. Can Wukong find a win in the HGC China versus what is probably insurmountable odds? But they're going to try. They are spawning on the left-hand side with Ailing on Vala, Lao Hu on Greymane, Zero on Anubarak, Moon on Ariel, and Lang is playing Dahaka.
And the big favorites coming into this best of two, the Chinese champions, Alufal for CE on the Uther, Wind on his Arthas, KTY plays Cassia, Paradise on Alrek, and Zuyu once again on the mage role on his little Chromie. And Tetcher, this is going to be a high mountain decline for Wukong Gaming, but everyone, I'm pretty sure in the audience as well, is going to secretly channel their K-energy and their energy for them, because everyone wants the underdog to succeed. And, oh, Zero. Oh, man.
Yeah, we're going to channel their our K-energy for them. Dead, and dead, and dead, dead. Welcome to the 20-second mark. It is 4-0 in terms of kills in favor of CE.
If I've ever seen a cast occurs live in action, that was definitely one. Tetcher, we are so mean. We're terrible human beings. We should have not mentioned it. I apologize on behalf of all Wukong Gaming fans out there.
Yep. Jinxed it. Chat just caught up. Yay! I love when stuff like that happens. We do see the finally head into a more standard start of the game. See, that's a solo lane Chromie.
Yeah. And
let's see how that goes.
Well, Wukong Gaming, they're not done.
Oh my god, KTY turning it round using the near... Oh my god. The near-dead Vala as a fend target to give himself a escape route. Dashing out and getting away. Chromie is 1v1ing Dahaka. Who will win?
No way!
Why did you not dodge? What are you doing? Chromie gets the kill and 1v1s Dahaka. That's how you solo lane.
The only way...
I'm sorry for tilting there, but
No.
oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been just another stutter step, you know, and it would have all been fine and Gucci. But that is, of course, the power of Chromie. She gains access to the level 4 talent much quicker, and she had those bronze talents chunking out big pieces of Zerg flesh from the Dahaka. And boy, oh boy, this is not looking good for Wukong Gaming after only 2 minutes.
Indeed, it is 6 kills to 0. 3 times as many kills as there's been minutes in this game. As Zero tries to delay, gets silenced. Can they finish him? KTY going deep with the fend, but the heal from Ariel will keep him alive.
KTY just doesn't care. Like, as long as he keeps moving, as long as he keeps stutter stepping, he activates this trait. And 60% damage reduction from Greymane's Worgen attacks is a lot. So, I wouldn't really be surprised by KTY just acting like a pseudo-warrior in these games and just stepping it up, going very close to Wukong's front line without even caring. And okay, that's the halftime show here. CE almost 2 levels ahead. Chromie continues to dominate Dahaka here in that top lane, but never mind, never mind. She might have actually overstepped her boundaries.
Oh, dodge the tongue.
Oh no, come on.
Oh. Tsuyu, Tsuyu, kill him. You can't get outplayed, Dahaka. Objective goes over to CE. 8 kills to 0. For those who are joining us, who are just joining us, who are new to HGC China, who came here for the teaser, a little bit of context. CE are our ex-Chinese champions.
Yeah.
Currently sitting in tied 2nd place. Wukong Gaming have yet to win a map in total. They came into the new team.
Right.
And at the moment, it's kind of showing, but oh dear, it happens sometimes. Sometimes the gap between the top and the bottom teams can be a little bit of a deficit.
And especially
but,
when you have players like Zuyu in the enemy team, who even before that game or even before Phase 2 started, many considered to be the one and only player to ever rival Xingxi on the ranged assassin role because of his flexibility, because of his sheer mechanical skills, and it really shows how many levels he's ahead of his opponents here from Wukong Gaming. I mean, you don't see a Chromie solo lane against a Dahaka winning every single day, you know, so definitely an achievement he can be proud of. KTY, though, overstaying his welcome.
First kill.
There we go.
First kill that Wukong Gaming been able to achieve. Down goes 0, though. I will say, though, my original point of them getting the fastest level 10 ever might not be too far out of the question, but it's still not going to be a 440 level 10 available. Good job by Dahaka, split soaking, but currently a 2-level, almost 3-level lead for CE. Temporal loops available, so they could try a blow up if they wanted to, but no. They've run out of immortal health. They are going to pull back.
When I saw that last kill between Wind and Nubarak, I was, for a very brief moment, teleported back to Warcraft 3, where you could actually heal your Anubarak Crypt Lord with a Death Coil, if it was on the same team. So yeah, definitely not happening here in Heroes of the Storm. The Death Coil definitely deadly for enemies. Oh, nice cleanse. Is Zuyu gonna make it through? I think Chromie's not going to fall today.
Greymane has a disagreement. Oh, it's so close! Zuyu!
Oh my god!
It goes in, but Greymane shall fall. At least revenge shall be had. Oh, actually.
Oh wait, time trip is
wait,
still there!
Oh wait, boop. And a loophole. Snipe! Oh, not enough damage. The heal from enough to keep alive. What? Paradise gets him from over the wall with the telekinesis Discord Strike. Beautiful move. Zero's going to drop as well. Discord Strike snipe. Cassia doing the damage. There's no health. Who needs health when you are me? As KTY takes down everything.
Absolute domination here by CE. Not only did they have a beautiful telekinesis Discord Strike combo, but KTY on the Cassia cleaning house, chasing with a fend and the charge strikes as well. They procced until Vala fell, and this is just beautiful to watch if you're a CE fan. And Wukong Gaming, they're having some of the roughest early game phases, I think, in their whole HGC China career. Another one bites the dust here. Greymane getting popped out of his socks, and CE is in full momentum swing.
Yeah, they are doing such a fantastic job right now. They're putting some pressure onto this bottom lane, looking for a number 4. They already have their level 10s, like we said. Not going for any of the snowballs. They don't need them as they're picking it up. Divine Storm, Counter-Strike, Army of the Dead, Ball, Lightning, and Temporal Loop. Not going for goodbye, Ariel. Goodbye, Valor. They're not going for the Syndra Gosa to try and snowball and take a keep.
Oh, that triggers me so much. I think someone's actually pinging on Zui because you can see the arrow on top of Chromie's head. They were like, pick up the globe. Yeah. Pick up the globe.
Yeah. You're the one who needs it. Take it. You're the only one with a globe talent. You should do it yourself. Dear, oh dear. All right. So, we're seeing CE taking onto the objective right now. Wukong Gaming barely even willing to leave their own base.
Yeah, I think at this point you need to get a little bit paranoid, and I can't really blame Wukong Gaming for becoming very frightened and intimidated, because, yeah, look at that. The Temporal Loop is going to catch anyone. Divine Storm, bye-bye! Oh, baby, a triple, and Wukong Gaming is no more.
Wukong Gaming is no more. That is 23 kills at the 7.5-minute mark, coming in from CE. CE, we were, yeah. This is certainly a game that they are currently putting on. They're putting on a show for us as they take down the Immortal. They're not going to break their own record today, but they are certainly going to be able to take this game unless something spectacular happens.
Exactly.
A 4-level lead at 8 minutes.
Yeah, this is getting a little bit out of hand here, guys, and I'm sorry for the freezes and the lags, by the way. I'm just going to reload the stream for you. There we go. I'm currently sitting at 7 seconds, so that
I am at 8. You being ahead is better than me being ahead, so that's fine.
There we go. But of course, nothing has changed. CE, they're still charging towards Wukong Gaming's base. They almost destroyed the top keep, only the keep itself left standing. And look at Zuyu. Like, he hits Greymane almost an entire screen away.
Like, laser guided. He's just finding Greymane. Gets the vision. Can he get him? Finds a noob. That'll do. Pops that Nerubian armor.
Another
noob
Temporal Loop.
Poked out Temporal Loop. They group up. And it lands, but they take a little bit of a delay, but they're able to pick him off. A single ball lightning hit also lands on Lao Hu, and the keep shot drop. The Immortal still having about a quarter of its shield left.
I think that might be a Tetra. I don't think Wukong Gaming has what it takes. Level 10 is not there yet, and the Immortal still has shields available. If they get Chromie, though, that would be a good start, but that's a big
Chromie on the back line, getting focused down. She doesn't have timeout. She doesn't need timeout as Chromie survives. They kill off a noob and Greymane, and they move on to the core. That is going to be GG, unless they can kill off the Ariel or the Valor here.
Oh my goodness.
26 kills to 2 at the 9-minute 22 mark with a 4-level lead. CE, what a first game. What an opening. What a statement.
What a strong statement. Yeah, CE just visited Wukong Gaming's house and they took all of their food and all of their belongings with them. They didn't leave anything left.
Yeah, oh hey, you guys having a party here?
Yeah, take that. The Party Crusher, CE, confirmed.
Wow. So, game number 1 going over to CE here. And here's the question. What do you do as Wukong? Like, I like the idea. I still am a personal believer that normally Wukong should always take first pick because the map pick just does not matter for them. This time, though, they should absolutely take the map pick for 2 reasons. 1, to avoid Brax's holdout. 2, to the second reason is to pick Tomb of Spider Queen. The lowest win rate map for CE. Give themselves a chance. Put CE in like their least comfortable zone. And if they are able to put CE out of their comfort zone, they might have a better chance.